All right, so this is my first time posting a test YouTube video up. So I apologize in advance about the quality, and I apologize in advance about any mistakes or misinformation I give. My first video is going to be a quick overview of the Apple TV box, the 4K version, the new version. I just wanted to show you guys that, it's a very efficient and very useful box, and I'm not an Apple person at all. I personally use Galaxy phones. I personally am currently using a Galaxy Note 8, and I just love the openness of an Android system, but I decided to test out this Apple box to see if it was something worth my while. I've been looking for the ideal, way of streaming my, Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff. So here we go. All right, right now I'm currently connected to the HDMI port for my Xbox, and I wanted to show you guys the first function, which is while it's connected to another HDMI port in Apple TV, all you have to do is hit any button basically, and it automatically, you can see in the upper left hand corner, automatically switches you to Apple TV. I love that. I love the fact that it controls pretty much everything about your TV. You can see volume up, volume down, and it's just such a fluid surface. I mean, just basically just flipping your hand on this touchpad is just like, it's effortless, and I love that. I mean, the in the other systems, it's like click, 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 click. It takes you from one thing to another. This one is very fluid. If you want to get to another part of the screen very fast, it works extremely fast. There's no glitches, no hiccups. And up here, what it's doing is aggregating all of the services in which I've signed into, and it starts picking out, either it keeps track of the shows that I watch, or anybody in my house watches, and it shows you, okay, we notice you watch this, here's the next episode on that show. I love this show, by the way. And it just works, and I hear Apple heads, iPhone heads and stuff like that say it all the time. Oh, it just works, and I always crack jokes. Yeah, it just works because they control everything. But sometimes, you know what, that I guess that's a good thing. This makes me question my judgment of Apple in general. I mean, the iOS system and platform in general. This is just effortless and very smooth. Something else I wanted to show you. I did test the new Amazon Fire Cube, and I liked it, but it's gimmicky, and I got rid of it because, I mean, basically it's a very slow, bogged down system. It does not have up-to-date hardware for what it is trying to do. The only unique thing that it does that I view as very gimmicky is that it powers your TV on and off using your voice, which is cute. I did like it, but after just a few, days, hours of trying it and playing with that, that was it. Everything else is very slow, very glitchy. A lot of the services were not working properly. I heard they did a software update recently. I hope that fixed some of that stuff, but the hardware itself is where the problem is. It's a very old hardware system, and it doesn't run smoothly at all, in my opinion. Nothing like this. And you can't use your voice to cut on and off the TV, but this clearly with the software update can probably do that, because you have Siri integration. If I push the Siri button here, the little mic there, and tell it to orange is the new black, say something like that, it pulls it up, it knows exactly, the show, it has all the information, it has all the characters, if you want to know any details like that, if you're interested in stuff like that. It has the episodes, you can go right into it, and it'll show you, you pick what season you want to watch, and that's effortless. I mean, I like that, and it just works, And you know, it tells you the quality right there. You know that you can stream it in 4K. And for example, if you did want to, you could hold down the home button and put the thing to sleep. And it doesn't just put the box to sleep, it completely shuts the TV off. Powers the TV completely off, which I love. You know, this thing can completely control your TV. And then if you hit any button, the Apple box turns on, then the TV cuts on. It controls your TV completely. You don't need, and switches it right back to the Apple box because it knows that's what you're trying to use. If you you have any issues or whatever, freaking, like, this thing controls everything, you know, so you only really need just this remote to do most of the functions of your TV. You never have to really reach for another remote. And the Siri is not great. It doesn't do everything, but you can ask it simple questions like, what's the weather? You know, and it pulls up the weather. Current weather shows New York, where I live, in New York, love that. Shows that it's raining today, which it is. Shows the weather for the rest of the day, and a breakdown on an hourly basis, which I love. You know, simple little things like that it can do, but it doesn't, you can't use it like you would use, normal Siri on the phone. I would imagine any other AI assistant. And once you've logged into all your accounts, it aggregates, just things that it thinks you would like to watch, and you click on it, it brings you to the service that, that you can stream that on. Or it also gives you, of course, it gives you the option to buy it from iTunes, which is, gimmicky, but, at the same time, it works. It does what it's supposed to do, and that's what I love about it. Anyways, that was my quick rundown. This is my first video. Again, I apologize for the quality. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much.